Yo, what is going on guys? nKuch here, and today I'm going to be giving you my best 5 Crucible tips. Hopefully everybody watching this video can learn something and become a better PvP player. Now the reason why I'm making this video is because I got an amazing amount of support and positive feedback on my sniping tips video. That ended up getting well over 3,000 likes, so the goal for this one is 4,000. If you guys could drop a like, I would very much appreciate it, and it would show me that you guys want to see more of this type of content in the future. Without further ado, the first tip that I have is radar awareness. This is one of the most overlooked things in PvP, mostly because people get tunnel visioned while they play and they don't really focus on the important things on their screen, such as their melee and grenade recharge, their super, their ammo count, and most importantly, the radar. This tells you absolutely so much information, like where your enemies are, how many of them there are, if they're above you, if they're below you, on the same level as you, and most importantly, where they're moving. I'm not sure how often you guys take a look at my face cams whenever I'm doing a Crucible live commentary or even a live stream, but I will constantly be taking a look at my radar and glancing over every single second. Next time I upload a video with a live comm, try taking a look in my eyes, and I know it's a little bit difficult because they are squinty, but trust me, I am constantly, every single second, looking over at my radar, trying to soak up as much information as possible. I would say that I spend 1/4 if not 1/3 of the time staring at my radar in a Crucible match. Use the radar to its fullest. The second tip that I have for you guys is pretty general and scattered all over the place, but everything fits very nicely together, so I thought I'd put it into one tip. We're going to be talking about how to challenge behind cover, how to contest sniping angles and lanes, and how to safely traverse around enemy lines. What that all boils down to is movement. What I'm really trying to get across for this tip is that you should always use movement to your advantage, especially in a game like Destiny where you can do so much vertically and horizontally. When you're in cover or just challenging brand new angles like turning corners, make sure you're not sprinting and walking at head level because you're going to get sniped or easily shot at, and you definitely don't want that in Crucible. Instead, try sliding out of corners, jumping out of corners, jumping on top of cover, shade stepping, blinking, titan skating. Do anything possible to surprise your enemy, especially and most importantly when you're challenging a new corner or a sniping lane, because honestly, there's always that one hardscoper in every single lobby that'll be across the map and just waiting to spawn trap you. The third thing on my list is starving your enemy by not giving them any special ammo or heavy ammo. I know this is very difficult to do, especially if you're playing solo, but personally what I do to help myself is to save a super for when the special ammo boxes spawn up, or even the heavy ammo boxes, and to completely deny them of picking it up. This will not only help you in the long run, but also it will make it easier to get those snipes and shotguns as the other players won't have any special ammo. The fourth tip that I have for you guys is all about strafing and crouch shotting when you're in a 1v1 gunfight. A lot of people really underestimate this and don't move left and right as much as they should. I see a lot of inexperienced players only moving in one direction throughout the entire gunfight. So let's say you see somebody and what they'll do is move to the right while shooting, or some people might even stand still or walk right at you. That is not what you want to do in an FPS game. You want to make sure that you're moving left and right in a very unpredictable pattern and doing it as quickly as possible. This will of course throw off the shot of the other person, and you can also do something called crouch shotting. Now this isn't that easy to do, especially if you don't know how to claw your controller or don't have a scuff controller. In that case, I wouldn't really worry about it because not too many people do it in the Crucible and it is a very advanced movement. But for those of you who have no idea what crouch shooting is, it's pretty much when you're in a 1v1 battle, you click the circle button or the B button depending on what console you're on repeatedly, and what this will do is make your guy pretty much teabag the floor, and it'll make it incredibly difficult to land headshots because your head will be bobbing and weaving up and down, and the guy's accuracy is just going to be very bad. Whenever I do it against other people, I usually win my gunfights, and whenever somebody does it against me, I find it extremely difficult to win the gunfight because I just can't land the precision shots. Other than that, the final tip that I can give you guys is expect the unexpected from players. And I know this is very generic and probably doesn't mean a whole lot to some people, but whenever I'm in the Crucible now and I'm taking a turn and entering a new room or entering a new sniping lane, what I do is try expecting people in certain spots. So if there's a hotspot on a specific map, maybe get yourself prepared mentally for somebody to be there. That way, if there's somebody actually there, your brain can react to that specific scenario ahead of time and you may have a small advantage. I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but that's what I've been doing in Crucible lately, and I feel like it actually does help me. But that has been the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I really do hope some of you did learn something from this video. If you did, definitely drop a like on the video as it helps my channel grow. And as always, have a great day and I'll see you all later. Peace.